and welcome to your 10-minute night workout. I've worn something particularly chainmail-y, it's all I could find. It's locked down after all. Yeah, this is a very quick version of the night workout to introduce you to some of the moves, a bit about the character, but also get a bit of a sweat on. And some of you are pressed for time, so it's fine. It's actually probably quite sensible just to do a quick few little stretches now. Just calm down like that. Hold on to your elbows. Just lean in and then lean a little bit to the side and to the other side. And then we're going to roll up a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. Come forward, just sort of stretch out a little bit here. So put your elbow on one side and your hand on the other. Don't force any of these too much, okay? It's really important to just do them gently. And then some little hip circles, which looks ridiculous when you do them in front of other people, but here we are. So yeah, this is just a 10-minute workout, super fast. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna show you some of my favorite moves, and we're gonna do some knee circles. So do these really gently, keep the control, don't just sort of swing forward. You do look like a 70s man swinging his pants. Here we are. And then go down into like a runner's lunge, but I want you to put your knee down and just deal with that for a second, just for a moment. And then put your hand down, lift your knee up, turn to the back of the room, and then switch to the other side. So yeah, it's only 10 minutes, but we're going to go through all the moves nice and safely. And so switch legs, go through the moves nice and safely, and get a good little 10-minute workout in there as well. How does that sound? 10 minutes is great. Obviously skip forward if you've stretched already. If you have your own routine, that's great. I just wanted to make sure everyone was safe. Stretch a little bit here. Here we go. And a little bit forward there. We should be good. All right, so the first move we're going to do is called circle your opponent. I want you to concentrate on form for all of these at the moment, okay? So imagine you've got, you're grabbing something in front of you here, all right? So yeah, put your hands in front, join them together, I don't know what's happening on the top here, and you're basically just going to kind of step around like this, all right? So imagine this is stationary, yes? And you're just effectively stepping around it like this. And the idea is to sort of get a bit of a flow and just kind of rotate around, okay? Just really gently, haven't got to go mad. You can go mad if you want to, but you don't have to. It's just about warming the body up and getting a bit of fluidity and movement going, which is really important. So the night is all about endurance. The idea is we want to try and push for 60 seconds if we can. So even if that means just coming in, doing that for a little bit, you know, like that's fine. Amend the move so you can try and make it to 60 seconds. And I'm going to explain how to do that for all the moves really. So we've got 4 more seconds. That's it. Over encumbered. We've all been there. I'm over encumbered for most of my life. Bags with a whole bunch of crap in them. Right. So you're going to come back in a squat, so push your butt back, so it looks a bit like this. Stick it back a bit. Try and keep your back flat. Squat downwards. Imagine you're holding a whole bunch of crap. So if you're new to this, starting out, sit up fairly high and then walk like you're carrying a bunch of stuff. Then stand up, turn round, come back down and do it again. That's it. Plant seemed like a great idea, it's just in the way. If that's too easy, you could just come down a little bit lower. You can do that. You can go really low and it's much, much worse. Stand up, turn around, come back again. There we go, 5 more seconds. Okay, the next one after this is called hold your position. So it's basically a wall sit, right? Now these are quite tough to do for a full minute. So I think what you need to do is just do them in kind of maybe steps of 10 or steps of 15, depending on how good you are. So you want to push your back all the way in, yeah? All the way flat. Bring your knees out so you're sitting, but you're pushing your back into the wall. So let's just try 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's hard to stand up. Release the pressure. Take a breath. Come back into it. See if you can do another 10. If you can go for longer, that's great. Go for longer, but just, it's all about like, it's that sort of tension in your legs. So you can break out of it. So if you need to stand up, then stand up. break the tension, come back down. So, the next one after this one is called avoid the arrows. All right, there we go. It gets increasingly difficult to stand up after that. So imagine you're in a slightly cartoon-esque night environment and like a hail of arrows, like a barrage of arrows is coming at you. And because it's like a cartoon, you effectively just go sideways and make yourself really thin so that it goes out the way. So it's basically just a little jump. So it will be avoid the arrows. And you lift your arms up as you twist. If this is too hard, just concentrate on doing the jump to start with. But just like that. You don't have to go very high. And don't go so high. Just be careful if you're twisting a little bit. We've got about 16 seconds left. If you need to stop just to take a breath, take a breath. It's incredibly hot in this room, I'm not gonna lie. And this top was a massive error. So 5 more seconds. It has holes in it, but oddly I'm very, very sweaty. Okay, 1 second. All right. This next move is called Onto the Dragon. So it's basically side to side abs, and you're going to start down in a plank position. So always with plank, always with plank, get your shoulders, elbows and wrists in line, okay? So we're going to start, go back. So all of these should be under each other. Tuck your butt in a little bit. Now step slightly to the side, okay? And then I just want you to hop over, just little hops to start with. And if you're just starting out, you can do 4 and then stand up and break it and then come back down again. Ideally, you want to get to the point where you're lifting up and getting a little bit of hang time. So you can do like 4 and then stand up and then come back down again. But just do whatever's comfortable for you. So if you can rep these out and go super fast for a 10-minute workout, great. If you want to do them slow or lower, this is also fine. It's all about kind of finding your pace to get you through that minute. So yeah, if you're just doing these, this is just as good. It's great. And then stand up. Okay, 5 more seconds, that's fine. Right. The next move is called Fight. So it's basically a switch kick. So the proper full version, you're kind of jumping like this, but it's really hard to do this for a minute. So if you're just starting out and you just want to do it like this to start with, you're kicking that leg up like this, trying to keep as straight as possible, and then punching with the opposite arm, okay? All right. Now, it's hard to do these for a minute. If you can manage a minute, that's great. But like, start with a step, and then you can move up to a hop, okay? Like this. And then when you get badass, you can go for the thing. But the important thing is with this, is to stop. If you get tired, catch your breath, wait a second, and then come back in, at whatever your level is, right? The only way you're gonna get better is by doing it. 5 more seconds. Whew, that's tough. That's a tough one. Okay, the next move is called Ice Spell. So I want you to start kind of doing effectively like a standing mountain climber like this, okay? Just do it slowly to begin with. Back is straight. Okay, if you can rep these out quicker, go ahead. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I want you to speed them up, and I'm going to freeze you with an ice spell, okay? And I want you to stop on one leg. Okay, so try and do a little bit and freeze. Carry on. Freeze. Freeze. Whoa. 15 more seconds, come on. Freeze. Whoa. Freeze. So there's a little bit of balance in there, which is good, as well as a little bit of cardio. Woo, sweaty. Right, this next one, it's called Push the Cart. So imagine a lot of the time, and many times there would be carts that would be stuck in mud and whatnot. So, this one, I want you to come down to plank. Remember, shoulders, elbows and wrists in line underneath yourself, as it were. So it's 10 floor sprints, right? So they look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then hold the plank. You're pushing this cart and it's stuck. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need to stop just for a second before we do the next one, that's fine, or just keep going. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold plank. If you need to put your knees down for a second, please do. 8, 9, 10. There we are. That's it. The penultimate move is called march and defend. So I want you marching to get those knees up as high as you're comfortable, and then we're going to lunge forward and defend with our shield. So, and defend. Okay. Next time on the other foot forward, yeah? And defend. If you stay up higher, the easier it is. Defend. The lower, the harder, obviously. Defend. Okay, keep going, defend. And then after this, we've got the quick time event, which is 1 minute of fast-paced action. Defend. I'm going to shout out moves like ducking down, getting down to the floor, running away. I'll go through them all first. Okay, so we're going to do the quick time finish in just a second. I just want to run through the moves really. Okay, so we've got duck under, like this. Catch your breath, this is going to be quite quick in a minute. Okay, we've got trebuchet, which is effectively you'll be running. I'm going to shout trebuchet, and then I want you to run off. And if you haven't got the space to run off, I want you to run, and then you'll hit. Okay. Also, we'll do over encumbered. So we've done this one already. Here we go. All the way across. There we go. And then a rather fun one, which is called sweet roll. So I want you to get down, lie flat on the floor, roll over this way, roll over that way, and then get back up. Okay? So those are all the moves. We're going to do it 1 minute. We're going to do it really, really quick. So we've got trebuchet, we've got duck under, over encumbered, sweet roll. Are you ready? This is the minute. Well, how it counts. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's run on the spot. Okay, trebuchet. Keep running. Trebuchet. Keep running. All right. Sweet roll. Get down. Roll. Don't be sad about your sweet roll. Up again. Run. Sweet roll. Don't be sad about it. Okay, get back up. All right, duck under. Come on, we got 30 more seconds. And then you're finished. That's the 10-minute workout. Okay, keep going. Oh my God, over encumbered. So step up, get down, get as low as you possibly can. Okay, turn around, 10 more seconds. Okay, I want you to run. Run on the spot, run, 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 run. Trebuchet, run. Trebuchet. There you go. Ah, that's the end, that's it. That's the 10-minute workout. That's a little sample of what the night is like. I'm doing live classes every morning at 8 o'clock on YouTube and on my Instagram as well. So if you'd like to join in with some of those, please do. All of them are equally as fun and equally as sweat inducing. I'm really sweaty. I'm regretting all of my attire. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me. They're not always about fitness. I mean, they are at the moment, but they're not always.